Like, all right, here's my friend Rob Schneider. Okay, he's gonna do some racism. Contractually obligated. He can't go away. He owns 25% of my soul.
Forgot how my arms and legs work.
Oh,
hey guys, welcome back to the Bad Take Delete show.
Yeah.
I'm your host, me, and on my other side we have the other guy.
The other guy? Actually, you're
guy.
JJ, and I'm Ryan.
JJ.
But
He's
there's someone
Ryan.
in the middle. Who's
What?
the person in the middle? There's like a guest of some sort. I didn't book him.
Oh my God.
Did you book him?
Oh boy.
Probably not.
Probably not. Well, who are you, mysterious stranger that raided our broadcast?
I'm Valentine Babe. I'm a voice actress and a digital artist, and I do the narrator bits in Ryan's videos.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
Did you know JJ used to do those?
Yeah.
I did, because I watched your channel before I was a part of it.
Whoa, shit!
Oh, wow.
Isn't that how things work sometimes?
Yeah, for like, what is it, 4 years, I think?
4 years? JJ been voicing
Yeah,
for that long?
No,
What?
I've just been watching your videos for that long.
I was gonna say I haven't been doing that shit for 4 years.
But what you have been doing for 4 years is every single year you've been watching 8 Crazy Nights. I've read it in this book that I'm holding right here. It's in the solid JJ trivia.
Oh.
It's in the Bad Take Delete Bible.
Yeah, the Bible. And guess what today is?
I just got blue. What?
It's the first day of Hanukkah.
Oh my god, it
Great
is!
timing.
Oh.
It is?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, none of us celebrated.
No.
Of course not.
But we do celebrate Adam Sandler. So
course I don't.
let's get into how this film affected you after watching it. So was it like good? Was it bad? You gotta tell us.
Me?
Yeah, let's go to you first.
Well, I actually have some notes.
I heard
Adam
that.
Sandler's.
I heard the note page. Like you actually wrote physical notes.
Let me look at my
Thank
notes
you.
as well.
Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights, provided by Columbia Pictures Happy Madison Productions, changed my life and touched my heart in ways I did not know were possible.
Oh, in a good way.
Well, this movie's charm and excellence knows no bounds.
He's reading like the DVD cover or something.
Where to begin with all... Fuck!
JJ,
Where
what
to
about
begin
you?
with all the...
Huh?
Did you like it?
Oh, yeah, the film 8 Crazy Nights touched me in ways that you can't imagine. The charm and excellence of the movie are unmatched.
Man, Adam Sandler keeps touching people with this movie. But it's good? You recommend this to people?
No.
Yeah, you only want to be touched by Adam Sandler. No one else should be touched by him in this heartwarming tale.
I would
Yeah.
be down if he was in, like, that iguana state. Like, if
Oh,
he was
yeah.
the iguana guy and he was, like, crawling over me, I'd be chill with that.
Like Leo? The critically
That's his
acclaimed
name?
Leo?
Yeah.
The Netflix movie? That was a great movie, but we're not talking about this today. So 8 Crazy Nights, I'm going to read this to you. I don't even know
I
why
thought it was a
said
great
that.
story.
I had
We all
it
have things to
ready.
read, huh?
There's a film that he made that was good, but we're not talking about
We're
that
not
one.
talking about the good one.
We're talking about the fucking Hanukkah one. We're talking about the Foot Locker
Well,
movie.
on that note, Hanukkah
Foot Locker
is
movie.
barely mentioned in this movie. Like, it's 8 Crazy Nights. You think, like, oh, are they going to be like, someone's going to light the candle each day to signify a new day? No, he's kind of gloss over 8 days, actually.
That's what Hanukkah is.
Glossing it over.
You just kind of get through it.
Yeah, just go through the motions. So Davey lives in the small town of Dukesbury, New Hampshire, and he's a piece of shit. He's the town piece of shit. Not the town drunk, but the town piece of shit. And
Might as well
everyone
be
hates him.
both. Yeah, including me. I mean,
And we see him
Uh-oh.
alongside our great buddy, Rob Schneider, who's the narrator and the Chinese waiter or something.
Rob Schneider should die.
I remember when we were watching it, we had this like running joke going
Yeah.
where every time Rob Schneider's Chinese waiter character would show up, we would be like, "Please, Adam," like pretending to be Rob Schneider. "Please, Adam, please give me more roles as the racist Chinese waiter or my racist Chinese waiter voice. Please give me more scenes, please." That was the most enjoyable part of the viewing experience.
It is the second time he played a Chinese guy in an Adam Sandler movie.
Is
Yeah.
it? I'm not familiar with anything.
Or maybe not Asian. No, he plays... I'm sorry. a lot
He
of
plays-
racial characters he plays.
lot of
I
them.
lose track.
You can't stop him. It's in his. I'm reading right here. It's in his contract with Adam Sandler. Like Adam Sandler's like, all right. Here's my friend Rob Schneider. Okay, he's gonna do some racism. Contractually obligated. He can't go away. He owns 25% of my soul.
I think his title on set is that he's like a human dream catcher. So like, you know how like you have the nets that like capture all the bad energy and stuff. He's on set. He just gets all the racism piled into him, and it like drains everyone else. So like, you know, the rest of the production's good, but then you got Rob.
Yeah, because he shows up so often. I'm like, is this a secondary character? Because they keep cutting to him saying things.
Yeah.
And it's fast, and he's also the narrator, so it's not like he's strapped for roles in this movie. You know what I mean? But Davey skips on a bill, and he sings a very nice song. Did I tell you that's a fucking musical? This is a musical.
The film did.
The film did.
The film did.
Just kind of drops it on you.
Now, let's get into some of the songs. Now we'll get into the story, but what do you think of the actual musical separate from everything else?
I have some notes.
Oh yeah, what's the notes?
The music.
What's the notes?
Oh gosh, I need to find them.
Well, I'll say right now that I'm pretty sure I forgot that Adam Sandler is genuinely a good singer.
Yeah?
Like, I forget that he flexes that only, like, once in a blue moon. It always catches me off guard somehow.
Whenever it had them singing, I liked it. I was like, oh, there's some nice bits of an actual story here, which we'll get into more of the story in a second. But I was like, I can see myself re-listening to the songs.
Since I finished this incredible experience, also known as Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights, I have been unable to get its hilariously catchy musical numbers out of my head.
You write that like you're... Like, this is like the apology you have to make for a teacher that got you in trouble. Like, you wrote this after class, like during recess.
This is a college essay where it's like 500 words. Write it down.
That's
all
funny,
the words.
cause while I was writing these notes, I was like, this reminds me of school. Like, not even kidding. I was like, I feel like I'm writing an essay because I don't want to write this.
Oh, this is a perfect movie for school. It's just like, I don't feel like teaching. Just put on 8 Crazy Nights. It's fine. It's
oh my god.
It's PG-13.
Don't the deer like projectile shit like every 15 minutes?
Don't spoil
No,
it.
that didn't happen.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, first of all, spoilers and also not accurate.
Yeah, not accurate to the Adam Sandler lore. But at Davy's trial, Whitey Duvall, a 69, year-old referee, was like, I'll take care of him. I know he's beat some people and shit everywhere.
I love Daph's Whitey voice because it's pretty good.
And the judge gives the most exposition known to man, where it's like, all right, Davy, you're the class idiot. Everyone hates you, and this is Whitey, who's about to retire, and he's about to do all these things. You sure you want to take care of this bad, no good guy in front of that hot woman and her son?
And then Whitey looks at the camera, and he's like, you're in for 8 crazy nights! And then the title sequence begins.
Yeah, he just shouts it, 8 crazy nights! During this time, he's a referee for like a local gymnasium, I guess, or whatever.
School gym auditorium thing.
Yeah.
Youth basketball.
This is the most I've seen a town ever do things in like media, because it's like, oh, it's a small town. They actually go do things. That's a weird fucking phrase to say, but it's like they all know each other, and it's like, I've never had that. Have you ever had that in a small town experience?
It's always nice when these are the compliments that we have to like dig through to give the film. The town seems very active in this film.
And so
like Hanukkah.
Davy's first, I'll read it right here. Davy's first, I'm not even reading it, I don't know why I said it right. Davy's first day, he just like kills somebody. Like he throws a basketball and shatters a light, and then he throws another basketball and he hits a guy in the face, and everyone's like, I guess he's dead now. And in the next shot, he's still dead. And I point out to Dev, I'm like, is he dead? They're not gonna address that. And he just makes fun of the kids. He's like, this guy's fat. Look at him. Look how fat that kid is.
Wear a bra.
Wear a bra. And then later, we see the kid trying to find a bra. That's called a callback.
Yeah.
Write it down.
And the fucking yes, the mayor. There's also like another like transgender like reference, or like the mayor's
a
wife.
Transgender reference, like it's a pop culture.
Well, because when the guy when the boy tries on the bra in the Victoria's Secret, the customer service lady, she goes like, "Aren't you a boy?" And he goes, and he runs away. And then there's like another part with like the mayor's wife. We were like pointing that out. We were making like a transgender reference like counter in the corner while we were watching it.
It just
what
keeps
is this,
happening.
like Five Nights at Freddy's Easter eggs, like
yeah,
to the game.
Transgender Easter eggs.
Yeah, the joke was like, oh, I'm the mayor's wife. She used to be a guy, and it's like traditionally drawn as a dude, and it's like I put that as like a half measure, because it's like, well, he's still happily married to her, you know, they're still together, no one seems to mind in the town, so I'm gonna put that as mild transphobia, very mean, but you know what, progressive for 2002.
Well, there is a deleted scene where Whitey goes on a 30-minute tangent. They had a cut from it.
He's like,
no way.
Yeah,
it's
like
the DV extras.
Yeah, he gets
What?
really. Yeah, he's very big.
They also animated it, which is what most of the budget went to.
He actually talks very clearly during that scene too. It's like he loses the Whitey voice. He's like really serious.
I'm just gonna
one
be
shot.
myself for a second.
Are you
I gotta be
fucking with
real.
me? Or is this real?
It's
Very
just one
real.
shot of him like going into the kitchen, pouring himself a drink, just going off on this tangent.
Oh my god.
This is what the Fox animators and Warner Brothers animators have to deal with.
I would ask to see it, but I don't want to see another minute of this thing.
Because everything
it
in
Sorry,
touched
this
you.
masterpiece.
I thought Adam touched you with this.
Yeah, it touched me like
what
an
she's
uncle.
saying is that if there's any more of it, it would ruin it, because it's already perfect as is.
Nice.
Nice.
Not
So
nice.
anyway.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Davey stays out and about and just helps a kid, Jennifer's kid or whatever, and for some reason they're shirts and skins, and then you see a very muscular Davey. I have a fun fact. This is, so apparently that younger version of him is modeled after a 19-year-old Adam Sandler.
Wait, how old is Davey supposed to be?
He's supposed to be in his 30s, but they modeled him after a 19-year-old Adam.
That's weird. Also, can I say that Jennifer, or whatever the mom's name was, she had like very notable, terrible voice acting.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
I didn't believe she loved Adam Sandler. I feel like she's going through the motions and being like,
Yeah,
well,
I didn't believe her performance. She wasn't giving me. She wasn't delivering it with an oomph.
I didn't really feel the Hanukkah.
Speaking of, Davy's trailer, which he lives in a trailer, by the way, gets burned down because he won a basketball game and he made a guy eat some guy's jockstrap. And now we get into the famous technical foul scene with Adam Sandler thinking of himself 3 times actually. What'd you think of the scene?
It's a technical foul.
That's it. I had known about that's a technical foul. I'd fucking known about that like reference, but I didn't know that it was in this movie. And then when he started doing that, I was like, oh, that's what it's from. And then it kept going, and it kept going, and it kept going until it's still in my head. I still think about it. It's infecting my thoughts.
I'm in your walls.
I'm in your walls.
My favorite line
like
of it.
scurrying around.
Go on.
Yeah.
JD, I don't want to interrupt you. You gotta spill your thoughts out about technical foul.
I just thought it'd be silly. Okay, well, you know what? You want to
Yeah.
know my thoughts? This song's an earworm, all right? That fucking song is stuck in my head right now. I hate that song. But I can't get it out of my fucking brain.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah,
what's
that's a foul
fundamentally
right
wrong
there.
with it, actually?
Technical foul
Give me
song.
What's fundamentally wrong?
Give me some reasons. I'm gonna write down my notes.
Here's a big one. That's the voice that's singing it to you.
Yeah?
That part I don't like, but it's so... I don't know why, but it just sounds right. But it shouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't want it to.
Just saying if he had a better voice for the old man, it'd be good. Be better.
I don't know. It's Adam Sandler. I really don't know.
My favorite part
He's
of
an
the
anomaly.
song is the specific lyric where he's talking about, what if I give sugar cookies to Miss Diabetes? And Whitey says,
That's not really a technical foul, but possibly a homicide.
and this Adam Sandler's face is so fucking shocked, like, oh my god, she might actually die from the consequences of my actions. Oh wait, shit.
Please don't kill my wife.
And after that wonderful song happens, which we can't, I don't know how much we'll play of it. A second?
whole
2
thing.
seconds. The whole thing.
Let's put the whole movie
It's
right
just
here.
Put the movie. Okay, good.
Foul.
They go to the fucking mall and they list off all of the mall things. What was your favorite one? Foot Locker?
My
GNC?
favorite was GNC because, unironically, every time I go to the mall and I see GNC, I stick out my hand and I point it and I go, ah, it's me, gender nonconforming.
What about you, JJ? What's your favorite? Did you like the Victoria's Secret character? Did you like the Panda Express character?
I like the Foot Locker one.
Everyone likes the Foot Locker one.
I like the Foot Locker one. What do you
Like
mean
the
say? He was cool as hell. He fucking was like 2D.
That must have been a bitch to animate, because it definitely would have been CGI if it was nowadays, but they're like, no, you're gonna hand animate that shit. You're gonna hand animate that shit right now. We'll get back into their personalities in a bit, but this is the scene where they actually mention Hanukkah again, for like the 3rd time, and it's like, oh, what is that holding? A game person? And Adam Sandler's like, no, you fucking idiot, that's a Game Boy. And I'm like, oh, because I remember this takes place in 2001.
2002.
No, it released in 2002, but it takes place in 2001, and I realized they didn't talk about 9/11.
Actually,
Oh.
I got none.
Go on.
I got none. I just
You
wanted to
were
interject.
saying you want to interject. You can't.
I just
you can't
wanted
do
to
this. We
fucking-
talked about this.
I just wanted to fucking like Ace Attorney slam my hand down and just join the conversation. Right? Let me have my moment.
And so next, the another pivotal part is they have the backstory, because it's like
Actually-
21 years earlier.
Go on.
No, you're right.
21 years earlier, he lost his whole family. They exploded. He's sad and makes Hanukkah now.
And again, Whitey does it in that voice, and it's like this very sad scene because it's like his parents are dead. He never opens this letter, and when I see bits like this, it's like, oh, there's a kernel of a good movie. This Ash Rollers character learning to appreciate the holidays, but then also I don't think they explain what Hanukkah is.
No.
In every Christmas movie, they're like, Christmas is, if it's either like more Santa based or if it's more Christianity based, it's like Christmas is about giving. Hanukkah, I don't know.
Google it.
You Google it, fucker.
But yeah, you are right that like they do explain it all the time in Christmas. They're like, it's the magic of Christmas and Santa, and I broke the Christmas candy cane and
And Adam Sandler's like, I don't give a shit about any of that. My parents are dead. They're dead.
and I'm an alcoholic and I'm an anti-hero with a troubled past.
Something in the way
I
thought
have
you were
that
gonna
on a
do-
soundboard clip. I'd love to play that.
I thought you were gonna do the other one. The
Something's in my ass.
I really want to fucking fetch that.
Owie.
what's mentioned more than Hanukkah is how good at basketball Adam Sandler is. He is
Yeah.
very good, even as an alcoholic. A 33-year-old, he's not out of shape. He's still in shape somehow. An alcoholic. He's super good at b-ball.
Hey, you've clearly never been to a fucking like 4th of July barbecue with enough drunk white guys to know that they start getting good
Yeah.
as soon as they start stumbling. It's in our genetics. It's in our power.
And so Davey says some very mean things right in front of the Pepsi logo, and he leaves and gets drunk again off camera. I want to establish he doesn't really have a job, so how does he have money for things? I don't know.
Parents.
Anyway, he breaks into the mall because they already drew backgrounds for it, and they're like, yeah, just draw some more of it. And
Well, that probably answers your question about how he had the money.
he just breaks into things.
If he's so like not against doing it, I'm sure it's not his first time.
Yeah, he just steals from the collection plates of the local orphan foundation. Like, they're orphans, so am I. So basically, I'm getting the money for myself
Why does he have a southern drawl?
because he's drunk again.
I get southern when I get drunk.
Oh, yo, here he goes again. Very drunk each other. Adam Sandler.
So he
Yeah, you
breaks in.
fucking huh.
Where's Rob Schneider?
Chinese impression. He loves that. It sobers him up.
So he breaks in and he has a hallucination where all of the licensed products talk to him. And I want to establish that all these they didn't approve of it, okay? In the fucking trivia, they did these without approval.
Really?
I love that.
Do you
Like from the companies? They didn't like give
they didn't
permission
approve
for
of
that?
them.
Yeah.
So they
Really?
wrote GNC as like a creep who keeps staring at Victoria's Secret. Like, do you think they would have allowed that? They're like, hey, we love what you do with the film. Can you make our character more of a creep and more of a fucking weirdo? Because that's what we at GNC are about.
I
Being
always
fucking
thought it
weirdos.
was like Food Battle, where it's like you could tell like which brands clearly like gave permission, which ones didn't. They made the ones that paid.
Oh, like
look
it,
good.
like in Food Fight?
Yeah.
Like in
Yeah,
Food
yeah.
Fight?
Sorry,
yeah,
Food
where
Fight,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
ones that didn't give permission, they look all ugly, like the knockoffs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So none of them greenlit it. Not even Foot Locker.
Apparently not. Didn't find any info about that. But you know what they do? They inspire him to open up the letter that he kept for like 20 years, and we find out that Adam Sandler's parents voiced in this, and they're very good singers.
Drawing of a dick butt.
They are. I was very surprised. Like when you told me like, oh, fun fact, Adam Sandler's parents voiced Adam Sandler's parents. I was like, no way, they're good singers though.
It's crazy. He opens up the letter and it's like that crazy S that everyone was drawing in their notebooks in like middle school. Like
Yeah.
you know the one I'm talking about, the cool S.
The parents are like,
I always called
"Look at
that the
this thing."
Superman S.
The
Yeah,
Superman
it's
S.
like that.
That was the first design, the cool S.
I would fucking kill for Superman to have it redesigned and he has the cool S on it.
No, I would do that in like a origin story, or like on a piece of paper where he's drawing all of his like icons. He draws the S, and he's like, no, I can't do that one.
That one's too baller.
And so Davey finds Whitey at the All-Star banquet, and they're celebrating the town's fucking Dukesbury All-Star patch. And apparently they do this every year, like every single year. They're like, this person's very cool. This person's very cool. And this is his last year. So do you think he gets it? Do you think he gets it?
Yeah.
They wouldn't go against
love
expectations, would they?
Yeah, no, they didn't give it to him. And they gave it to like the guy with the hook hand. Like they rarely mention that he has a hook hand and everything. And I'm like, I hate award shows like that where it's like he's gonna retire, just give it to him. Like that, the other guy can do more stuff. But this guy
Wait,
can't.
hold on. Was it? What did the guy at the hook hand do again?
Donate a bunch of money.
Yeah, fuck that. Actually, yeah, I'm down with that guy. Why he didn't do dick? He fucking just
No,
like,
no.
has-
No, Davey was like, he helped all of you. Remember that time he ate your shit? And the guy was like, I remember that.
Yeah, that helping out like fucking doesn't keep the lights on. Hook hand over there is clearly in the win. You know, give it to him.
So they have this nice heartwarming speech, and then they do the bum bitty 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 bum song.
Yeah, they remember it's a Hanukkah movie again.
They animate like, I'm gonna put it on screen, I think like 40 characters doing turnarounds, and I'm like, oh my god, you're forcing these animators to do that? Jesus Christ.
Those
that's a lot of
suicide nets were
animation.
going overtime
Those poor
that night.
things.
Those poor,
Aw.
those poor people. Do it. Draw it anyway. But anyway.
Draw the bum diddy bum bum.
They all say we should go celebrate him, and Whitey goes to the mall and was like,
Please, logos. I just want one Hanukkah miracle.
and it happens, the Hanukkah miracle, and they all give him his patch, and he has a seizure.
Yeah, well they give him the 33rd and the 32nd and the 31st and the 30th.
Yeah, they
He
give
gets
it all
all
to
the
They
him.
don't give him the 28th though. That guy's like, fuck
No.
you. I earned
Yeah.
this. I fought in Nam.
That guy was a real asshole. What the
I
fuck?
saved orphans, and they're like, yo,
Yo, give it to me. It's fine.
Wait, can we all in unison attempt to do a fucking Whitey like seizure sound?
sure, okay, let's do 3,
Yeah, all right. 3, 2,
1.
I can't fucking do it.
Another
Time
thing
just peaked right there.
that happens is that Whitey keeps having seizures, and nobody helps him. It's just like, oh,
No.
it's just a thing he does, and it's like,
Aw, jeez.
go help him, Adam.
Clutches his chest, screams, and like just falls down.
Davey!
I
help
have a
me.
question for
Yeah.
for all of us.
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene?
Technical foul. Love
Yeah,
that scene.
technical foul.
Good
that wins.
good pick.
What about you, Dev? What
Me.
you-
I actually I have some more notes about this.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Although it is incredibly difficult to narrow down my favorite moments from Adam Sandler's Eight Crazy Nights, a few of the standout ones include the gentlemen in the white suits pissing their pants during Whitey's very first musical number, the porta potty shit-eating deer, and the children giggling snot out of their noses in response to the mayor's joke at the near end of the film, like when they're all at the banquet.
So you liked gross stuff. Interesting.
No,
You like
it
those
was
things.
ironic. I fucking hated the movie.
Wow.
It was the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm not even kidding. That is
Yeah.
like that. Eight Crazy Nights. It's the worst movie I have ever seen in such a long time.
Yeah.
You know what? It's the worst movie I've seen since Food Fight, and I watched that
Oh.
in middle school. I watched that like 8 years ago, and this movie, this Eight Crazy Nights film, was the worst movie I have seen since then. I was bored the entire time. I remember I kept asking you, when is it over? How much longer the movie is there? Is it almost over? Like I was asking constantly because I just fucking hated it.
You gotta
I just
feel the
fucking
movie.
hated it. I didn't have a favorite scene, but those are my least favorite. That's why I didn't like the movie, and I was bored out of my fucking mind.
We know we gotta know. We got some trivia for this movie. We got some trivia.
Oh boy,
Some
trivia!
injections for your juices.
I love this movie. I love trivia.
Trivia.
Yippee!
Yippee. According to Doug Walker, always great sense, Seth Kearsley sent him an email following Walker's review of the film, reviewing that Kearsley wanted certain scenes cut from the film, but they tested well with audiences were not cut as a result, specifically noting a scene involving deer and feces. He also noted that test audiences hated the voice of Whitey, but they did not wish for the voice to change. Any instance of deer feces, there's like a whole, it must have been like a bad test group. They're like, keep it in. Just fucking knee slapping. And another interesting bit, I don't know why I said that like I pulled it up. Like I have the list, I just need to like find it or whatever. Where is it? Where's this goddamn thing? I'm trying to find you keep talking. You keep talking.
All right.
Keep talking about it. Oh, I found it. Don't worry. Thank you for that.
Oh, all right.
The film was originally going to be more family-friendly from the director's own ideas, but the studio behind the film pushed it to be an edgy adult animated film instead. Did you think it was edgy?
Yeah.
Did you like so? It was edgy in the funny way, like a South
No.
Park way. Did you find it edgy, JJ?
Well, actually, I don't really like South Park.
Oh,
I think they found the middle ground where it was like, all right, we'll make it like child friendly, but we have to have mild racism.
Yeah, and
And Warner
shit-eating
Brothers-
deer, of course.
And Warner
Those
Brothers is
audience
like-
members.
They're like, that's supposed to be like a bargain. Let's go for it. We wanted that in to begin with.
I like the test audience thing again because it's like Adam was not negotiating on that fucking voice. It's like I don't care about the deer.
We gotta keep the Whitey voice.
It's a good voice for like short bursts, but as a lead
Yeah.
character, no. This no.
Yeah.
Director Seth Kearsley has stated he doesn't think fondly of the film and says he regrets over the final version of the film he turned out.
Who is that?
Seth Kearsley's the director of the
Damn.
film. Seth Kearsley. Anyway,
I'm being serious.
Says
Who
he
is
regrets-
that? Who did he play?
Seth Kearsley's the director.
Oh.
He directed it.
Oh.
Yeah. Has stated he doesn't think fondly of the film and says he regrets over the final version of the film turned out. And, okay, that was just a grammatical error. Instead of having kept in his own ideas. Yeah, I really feel for him. I actually spoke to him. Well, not spoke to him. I messaged him on Twitter or whatever. He's a very nice guy. Very nice guy. And he actually
Just sent him
released
a rose basket.
in like the soundtrack for 8 Crazy Nights. Okay, can you sign this? He signed this for me. No, he released some promotional material that was unused. Pretty nice about it. Like, he knows the film is a meme. You know, he's already stated how he feels about it. But a nice thing is that Adam was a cool guy. Like, he was nice to work with. That's a plus.
Epic. That's all that matters.
That's what we like.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Woohoo!
That's it for trivia. Sorry, there wasn't that many. But we got some questions and comments. Danny the Cheeto, 7041. I love the movie. The technical foul is a absolute peak song in the movie.
Excellent.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Corbin rambles. I'm not a big fan of most Adam Sandler movies, but 8 Crazy Nights is absolutely one of my favorite holiday movies. It's hilarious. The songs are actually good, and it's a story that I can and have watch over and over again. I feel like you're the only
Why?
person that hates this movie because I'm looking at IMDb. 10 out of 10.
They were forced to watch that in like a Clockwork Orange machine when they were young.
What the fuck?
Considering
How? How does anyone like this movie? I get it in like an ironic way, but like you gotta clarify that.
no, not ironic. Because, again, I'll establish there are kernels of not coolness. There are kernels of niceness in the story. Like if this was more
Name
family,
one kernel.
Sanders.
Adam Sandler. The fact that Adam Sandler
Shut the
turned
fuck
from
up,
an asshole to be nicer. That is a nice holiday
Softball
story.
pitch.
I don't know. I'm very picky when it comes to films. I knew I wasn't gonna like it before I even saw it, and I was correct.
That's called forming an opinion before you watch a movie. And it's
No,
bad.
that's called guessing my opinion before it
That's
happens.
judging a book
I
by
was
its
trying to
cover.
be open.
You were not open. You were like, Harumph.
I was
how long is this
trying.
movie?"
The movie makes it hard with the fucking shit-eating deer and the guys pissing themselves and the fucking Whitey voice and God, what was her name? His sister. I hated his sister's voice. I wanted her to shut up the whole time. I'll be real. I was multitasking during like the first half and I didn't notice her voice, but then when I was done doing what I was doing and I was actually paying attention to the movie, I noticed her voice and I was like, no.
Her voice
No, turn it off.
is
Turn it off.
Eleanor. Get that through your
Her
mind.
voice is Eleanor?
Her voice, her name, what they call her is Eleanor.
Her name is her name is
Also
Eleanor.
played
There
by
you go.
Adam Sandler.
But that was the film. That was the question. That was the trivia. What a nice wrapped up video.
What an adventure
Yeah.
we just partook on, guys.
Yeah, I
Thank
love
you.
that movie. I'm gonna watch it every winter time.
I don't believe you.
I'll watch it tomorrow.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I
Hey,
don't
fuck
need
you.
to. I don't need you to believe in
Fuck
me. I will
you.
do what I want.
Actually, you know what we can do?
What?
No.
We could recommend to people on Disney Plus.
No,
I think it's under Hulu.
please.
You could watch 8 Crazy Nights in HD.
I'm gonna write the biggest
entirely.
Twitter thread about you if you fucking make this part of it, I swear to God. Don't promote it. Don't spread it like a virus. Don't do it.
Hey, they might make a second one. 9 Crazy
Oh,
Nights.
no.
What is wrong with you?
He's like, I listened to the criticisms. We added more Mr. Chang's Chinese restaurant character. We love him. We added more.
Kids at home, don't listen to this fucking sick freak over here. Don't watch that movie on Disney Plus available right now. Don't watch that movie.
Or on
No,
YouTube
don't-
free with
don't.
ads. Don't watch those.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't-
do it. Don't do it.
But if you have any movies we should watch, you can comment below or join the Discord server and yell at us.
Yeah. Yeah, yell.
Yell at us.
Please
about
don't. I
it.
guess.
Please watch this movie!
Don't do that. That scares me.
Scares me. But that was it. Bye everybody. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye everybody for leaving at the end of the episode.
Bye.
Goodbye. You wanna say goodbye?
Watch
JJ?
this shit. Watch this. Yeah, watch this.
What?
You can't see my arm is insanely
Oh
flexible.
shit, it is.
Oh my
I didn't see
god.
that. I didn't notice that until now.
Holy shit. Are you
Goodbye.
okay?
He's
Yeah,
not
I'm
okay.
fine.
Just don't pay attention to them. Don't pay attention to them. Goodbye.
Oh, they're the
okay,
pain
okay.
receptors.
But,